What's up, y'all? I got the Jeep out here doing some fun things today, getting our hands dirty. First time talking about the Jeep on the channel. It's a 93 Cherokee. Started out life as an automatic. First 280,000 miles of it was carpet project. The thing stinks inside. It's been sitting for a few months, all moldy, musty, gross. So I'm gonna show you guys how I got this out of this. Mainly this is gonna be a cleanup video. This thing is super gross inside. It's been sitting for a few months. It leaks a little bit. It's PNW, so it rains, you know. Take a little peek inside. I've pulled the back seat out and the driver's seat. You can see how much crud and mold and junk. This is actually, used to be toilet paper. They used it as a rat's nest. We'll get into that story another time. Yeah, so I've got the driver's seat out, back seat out. I'm gonna be vacuuming. I might go as far as to pull the carpet all the way out because it's in such rough shape. I might be scrubbing it all the way down. That's probably what's gonna happen. But yeah, let's get started. After further inspection, I do think that I'm gonna pull the carpet. Little areas like this where it's collected moisture, little bits under the seat. At least this half of the carpet's coming out. Well, I guess we can get moving on pulling carpet. Gotta slide the seat forward. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. If you start on the back, you slide the seat forward. If you start on the front first, then you can pull the seat the other way, obviously. There's a couple of covers here and here. Looks like they're gonna need a Phillips driver to get those off. And then 13 millimeter, there's a bolt here, same on the front. Then the seat will come out and we can get it vacuumed under there and get the carpet pulling out. Obviously the same process for the other side. Couple of screws, pretty simple. Hey look, extra light bulb. That's it for back here. So pretty much the same thing. Slide the seat all the way back. Then you pull the front two bolts. And now that these are out, the seat lifts up. I bump the button with my arm. And the seat's out. All right, now that we got the passenger seat out, Start to get all the rest of this junk out of here and vacuum up this side of the carpet. Pulled the center console out. I've had it out a few times before and I haven't bolted it all the way back in, so I will try to cover as many of the bolts that are supposed to hold it down as possible if this is your first time pulling it out. Otherwise it's honestly pretty simple. But I'll get this vacuumed up and then we can start tearing out the center console and get this carpet all the way out. All right, so center console, pretty simple. Open this up. You got 2 screws here holding this black piece on. 2 screws down in the very back here. I've already pulled those up. This, if you have power mirrors, you have a switch here. I have power mirrors, but they don't work. They used to. E-brake has to be all the way up. I have a 5-speed, so I can kind of be in whichever backwards gear. Then this piece comes out after those 2 screws. This is like almost not even up high enough. You gotta really be careful with it, otherwise it'll break. But other than that, gonna get this up out of here. I forgot to take the shift knob off, so we'll get to that. But yeah, these 2 screws come off. That black piece comes. There's 2 clips right here. 2 more screws that hold the bottom of the console down here, and then a couple more up forward that I'll show you in a second. Okay, so I have to pull shift knob, pull the little surround here where the 4-wheel drive selector's at. Set that over there. You gotta pop this guy out. I like stick my hand in there and try to gently wiggle it out. The tabs are like super easy to break. Sometimes you gotta put it into different gear. There it goes. Then it kind of wiggles out and around. Once you get that guy out, the rest is pretty easy. There's 1 screw here, 1 screw here. I think there's a screw down here. This bulb has to be pulled out of the socket, otherwise it'll snag. You can see I've still got some like automatic shifter stuff up there. Open hole for the 5-speed. If you're gonna do a 5-speed swap, I definitely recommend not leaving this hole open. It gets super hot in here. Okay, everything is loose. Center console can come up and out. Kind of difficult to film and pull everything at the same time. Okay, I'm sure this angle is not the best, but filming by myself, gotta kind of do what I gotta do. So pull this all the way back to 4, unhook the light socket that I even told you about that was gonna snag. Shift it back. Oh, there's another light switch back here. Alright, for that. Alright, console is out. More vacuuming to do. Alright, for pulling the ends off of the seat belts, you've got these little covers. These go on like so. Pop these out. I used a pick. You can use a flathead. T50 Torx goes in the bolt. All right, at this point, we're down to the last handful of screws. We've got to pull these side trim pieces off, both sides. right, so I've done a little wiggling, and besides being pinched on this side over there where the other seatbelt mounts up, I think we're pretty much free already. Carpet's not stuck down too hard. It's very heavy and very wet though. I'm definitely glad I'm pulling it. Let's see what we can do here. Around the seat bolts. Good to come up around. The center console mounts. Ugh, this is so gross. Might have to bend these brackets just a little bit. A little tug. Try not to break things. There, we're over that. Ugh, look at my arm, gross. Okay, folding it up as we go at this point. Let's take a look it back a little if we can. I have a feeling getting over this e-brake is going to be a pain in the butt, but I'm going to try it. See if we can't do it without having to pull the thing all the way out. Okay, I'm going to go to the other side. Wires getting in the way. That's part of the reason why I want to pull all this. Sweet, this is going a lot easier than I thought it was going to. Okay, I'm going to go back to that side, pull it all the way out, hopefully. Got the carpet all the way out, and it's not looking too bad. It's pretty dirty, pretty moldy, but I think it'll clean up. This doesn't look so bad either. I was expecting a bit more rust down here. The passenger side, well, that's another story. But the driver's side's pretty good. Let's go take a better look at that other side. As far as rust goes, I'm probably gonna leave it. It's a beater Jeep for now. It'll probably just stay. Maybe I'll put some license plates over it or something ghetto, but for now it'll be okay. I'm gonna try to clean it up, maybe spray paint it so that it won't rust anymore, and then once I get that carpet cleaned out, it'll go back in and there won't be any more problems, and then I can just patch the rust as I get more comfortable with fab skills. Honestly, that's what it comes down to. All right, that's gonna conclude today's video. We got the carpet torn out, got it vacuumed. Hopefully it'll dry up here for at least a few hours in the sun, and then we can move on to the next project.